Like I was just like, I'm probably gonna have to meet some meat eater guy at like a fucking bar and like turn him into a vegan and end up having kids and like staying here forever and like.
Looking at the recipe book here, it seems like there's some pretty good recipes in here that are actually vegan. One of the contributors to this little recipe book is Chef AJ, and I'm pretty sure she does stuff at the Woodstock Fruit Festival, and I'm kind of liking this. It's called red lentil chili. It sounds pretty good, so maybe I'll try that up. And today what's going on is Matt, who you've seen in a previous vlog, is gonna be coming down to Tucson again. We're gonna go for another long bike ride. So that means Hannah gets to do whatever she wants.
I always do whatever I want.
Now you get to do whatever you want.
Alone. I'm going to Target to get a toilet scrubber and some fucking whiteout pens. Like, exciting.
And there is an element of excitement there. I'm sure you're probably excited to go to Target because you're gonna go there, you're gonna get some 50-cent cilantro and...
No, that's a good idea though.
I'm gonna look up some recipes here, and I don't know what else I'm gonna do.
Maybe they'll actually cook something for me. Like turn a new leaf around here.
Get the Instant Pot, and I'm a f***ing chef here.
Who's the chef now?
Yeah.
Call up the Food Network, y'all.
If you guys want, like, if I do say like a recipe from this, I could actually post it on this channel, even as a separate video, and we could have like an Instapot like playlist going on with like recipes. Because Derek's all about instant and simple and minimal amount of like preparation and steps. Like that's my key right there.
Even just like the roasted potatoes and stuff in there, like you just put potatoes in there with like salt, some garlic, put it on for 11 minutes, boom, roasted potatoes.
That's amazing. Alright, so I've been reading through the Instapot recipe book, and I've also been checking out some YouTube channels that have like a lot of Instapot recipes, and I'm totally stoked to try this thing out. So I'm gonna head down to Trader Joe's and pick up some ingredients, and I want to try this red lentil chili stew thing. But first I have to go to the alteration place because I literally just like blew the ass out of these shorts. Don't even know how. it's glued on. It's like glued together. It's not actually stitched together. So I'm gonna see if they can just sew it back together, which I'm guessing they can do pretty easily.
You blew the ass out, huh?
I don't even know how I blew the ass out. It's not like these are tight on me. These are like very loose shorts, I think. Because I bought these shorts almost 2 years ago, and I wear them probably at least 4 or 5 times a week. And so I'm just gonna ride my bike down to Trader Joe's and the alteration place and come along for the ride. All right, got my shorts dropped off. Now we're just gonna head over to Trader Joe's. With a bike as expensive as that one there, 2 locks, not just one. And I'll probably start locking up the wheels as well.
Remember the time we used to live in the sand. I was yours and you were mine. Though it lasted till the end.
Alright, so we're done at Trader Joe's. $13 for all that stuff, so pretty good price, and see how the red lentil chili turns out just on my way home. Bubba, what are you doing, Bubba? Oh, you're already here.
Yeah, sorry.
Cool.
Oh, it's called
No problem. It's not that much lighter than my other one, but
Especially
it's
with water bottles.
yeah.
It's the touring bike too, right? It's not.
Yeah.
It's not a race bike.
No. It's the endurance geometry. And
Yeah, but we were the greatest city of champions, right? Like Grey Cup, we were the NHL. We won all the Stanley Cups. We won all the Grey Cups. But then we've been gone for like 10 years.
Yeah, when Gretzky left, shit just went to hell.
Yeah, all that exactly.
We've got so I made the red chili lentil stew thing going on, whatever it is. So that's just gonna, never used this Instapot before, so hopefully it turned out good. And it looks quite promising. So we're gonna go out for our bike ride right now, and you can definitely come along. This is where we're at. Saguaro National Park, like Sombrero, but Saguaro. Cool. I gotta take a nature break.
We should take it.
So we've arrived at our destination of Saguaro National Park.
At your destination.
Yes. So we're gonna see, it was only about 14.5 kilometers to get here, so we'll see how many kilometers it is, because there's like a big loop inside, and we'll see how far it is. I gotta go pee first though. We just came up to the front here. Apparently, $5 entrance fee.
And neither of us brought our wallet.
And
Total fail.
don't have any photo ID either, which apparently we need as well.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll go talk to the guy, see if he can be nice.
I doubt it.
I highly doubt it too. All right, so
Broke in.
we broke in. Actually, we just kept talking to the park ranger, like, yeah, we live here, and you know, we're gonna come back, and
he said we could get in on a scouting pass.
yeah.
So
this
here we are.
So we got in for free, but we'll definitely come back and buy an annual pass. It's $35, and it's good for
a year.
For a year, but up to 4 people as well that you're coming with. So very, very, very affordable. And this is a beautiful, beautiful cactus forest. I must live in one of the most beautiful places during the winter in the in the United States, in the American states. Alright, so we got some rice. We just demolished the rice. And we got the lentil chili thing going on.
Yeah. Don't get too close. It'll steam up.
It will. So it didn't cook it in 10 minutes. It needed an extra like 20 minutes or so to boil down all the water, but still very, very good. We'll have to work on the cooking times, I think. How was the chili?
Delicious.
It was pretty good. Not too bad.
Yeah, a little bit of salt and hot sauce.
It needed salt and hot sauce.
Yeah, but it was like really good. I could eat that I could have ate another bowl. You're right.
Sweet.
I'll probably get seconds.
Boom.
Yeah, you were right.
Oh, like, people love it, so.
Yeah, Hannah.
Bye.
Good night. See you guys maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. Cheers. See ya, man.
Peace.
Say bye to Vegan Incline. He's Vegan Incline instead of Flying Dutchman now.
Yeah, I changed
Cool.
it. Because of you guys.
Sweet. Cheers. Have a good one, man.
Yeah, see you soon.
Bye. So I made this stew, chili stuff, right? And
So good. Like,
Hannah's loving
D-Man
it.
should cook more often. This is like literally my favorite meal I've like had in a long time. It's
that's
like
saying a lot.
It's like a red lentil stew, and I just put like fat-free hummus on top and some
Yeah.
hot sauce, like Luis's Chilean sauce. It's the bomb.
It's pretty epic. It was so easy to make too. So just going down to Trader Joe's and getting all the ingredients and throwing it in the crock pot or not the crock pot,
The
Instant Pot. Like, I didn't realize Instant Pots were such a big deal. Like, people love these things, right? Like, we're totally new to this Instant Pot craze. Like, there's recipe books out on it. I'm just like, I should make a recipe book on it.
Derek's gonna make like a super easy, because all like he ever makes is stuff that he just like throws into a bowl, right? Or that he can like throw into a pot and it's just like done. So he's gonna make a recipe book, or he wants to make a recipe book.
Yeah, maybe it'll be like 10 or 15 recipes of just like super simple, healthy, like Instant Pot specific recipes.
Like one step, like just throw it in the pot, put it on, done.
Done. We're gonna go to the dog park, and we're gonna talk about how to make a long distance relationship work, because we were long distance for like
We're a pretty big success.
for like how long? How long were we long distance for?
10 months.
Well, we'll talk about that there.
Oh, she's like, I go to that.
So we met online, started
YouTube.
talking because on YouTube.
People know that.
Yeah. And we just started talking.
And then it got
more
kind of flirty.
flirty and a little bit more serious, and then
And then it was like us talking every day, and then we were like,
Skyping for 4 hours at a time. And it just
Yeah.
really kind of progressed. But tips for like
Making a long distance relationship work. You say a tip and then I'll say a tip.
All right. Lots of talk time on Skype.
Communication.
Lots of communication. We
Yeah.
talk for probably 10, 15 hours at least a week.
Well, we like calculated it once and it was like over a day we talked in 1 week.
Yeah, over 24 hours in 1 week we actually
Like
were
we
talking.
would talk and then we'd look at the thing and be like, we've been talking for 4 hours. And also we didn't just like talk, we would play spades on Pogo all the time.
Yeah.
So we would both go on pogo.com. If you don't know what that is, it's a big like game website. You can log in from anywhere and play pretty much any game in the world with other people. So we'd go to the same room and we would like talk to each other the whole time and we'd be cheating because I'd be like, don't play an ace, don't play this. And then we'd talk massive amounts of shit to the other people in the room, like just massive amounts of shit.
We're
like,
terrible people.
It was terrible.
It was so much fun though. And
we
it was
would
just
do
like
it for like
an hour at a time at least.
And then we'd talk for another 2 or 3 hours and like we'd text each other all day, every day, like massive amounts of communication.
Lots of communication. I think we visited each other 4 or 5 times.
You came here.
I came to Minneapolis twice.
I went to Toronto twice and I went to London once but I went to London twice.
Yeah, lots of transport back and forth. Seeing each other and trying to spend at least like 3, 4, 5, 10 days. I think the one time, how long did I spend there? Like 10 or 20, over 20 days?
One time was 10 days.
Yeah.
I had a job at the time, so I couldn't spend a lot of time, but I did take like, that was the thing, like before you came, I came to see you. The other thing that's really big, okay, so communication is really, really big and like just obviously if you can't, that's probably the hardest thing. So if you can't like get along long distance and it's not working, it's not gonna work when you're in person. Like it's not gonna work. We had like the best relationship ever long distance because of communication and because like it made us feel like connected to each other and like now our communication is the same like as it was when we were long distance. Like we communicate about everything.
Yeah.
Like if something's wrong, we talk about it and like all that. So communication is key. If like you're playing games and like whatever, like that's not gonna work.
And I think you also, another point is that we already knew like, almost like when we first started talking, it's like we're like, this is happening, like we're gonna make this work,
we
right?
were each other's like dream partner.
Yeah.
Like
so
we were exactly what the other person wanted. So it wasn't like, oh, I don't know, he's not vegan or I gotta turn him into this or like do this. It was like,
we knew
perfect.
We knew that we wanted each other and we wanted to be with each other, obviously together physically.
Yeah.
So we just made it happen and we did whatever, you know, we had to do. And going through the visa process and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And
we knew that like when we first started talking, we're like, well, if we're gonna be together, like we want to be together. So like the other big like tip would be have like some type of end goal in sight. Like you can't just be like, well, I kind of like this guy and we're like kind of talking, we like might meet one day and like blah 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 blah. It's like no, like we were in love with each other before we ever even met. Like we knew what we wanted and we like went for it. Like we weren't just kind of like, well, maybe I'll get to know him and then like this will happen and like, I don't really know, he's
there's
nice.
there's no like it was like I was gonna say a word,
each other so well that like we just knew. And it's like when you know, you can't just be like hiding that, you know, you have to tell somebody because like when you're long distance as well, it's just like you need to get shit done because you don't want to be long distance forever. So we were just like, we're gonna go through this visa process however long it takes us. We know that we'll be together and that we're like getting married and we'll be together forever. And that was like our end game. But like some people, they're just like, well, maybe in like a couple of years, like we can like be together, you know, and then it's just like, that's never fucking happen. Like, cause you don't know if it's actually going to happen, you know? So you need like a concrete thing. Like, I want to be with you. We're going to fucking do this.
Yeah.
Instead of just being like, we might do this.
So you need a concrete goal in sight. Obviously not right at the start, but over time. And then communication. Like
I know people though that have been in relationships for like 3 years and they're just like, well, we don't really know what to do. And like,
it's like get together. Like if you live in the same country and it's long distance, that's so easy. We're international, so it was much more difficult.
Yeah.
That's really kind of worked for us. Was it 100% perfect? Of course not. But you know, we still we're together now and we're making it work.
But like tons of people, especially vegans, like you kind of, like I thought for a long time before Derek was like, you should write a list of exactly what you want and not settle for anything less than that list and believe it can come true. Like I was just like, I'm probably gonna have to meet some meat eater guy at like a fucking bar and like turn him into a vegan and end up having kids and like staying here forever and like blah 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 blah, like, you know. And then it just seems like this big pain in the ass. Like it was like, I'd rather be single than go through that shit, you know. So like meeting a vegan guy online is like perfect because they're everywhere. Like they want a vegan girl that like takes care of herself, that's like into fitness and like health and like helping other people. So it's like you have common interests already. And a lot of people like write me on Tumblr and there's like, I don't know how to meet somebody, and it's like, just get on YouTube, like you'll meet somebody. And like if it's meant to be and you guys want to be with each other, you'll make it happen. Like it doesn't even matter. There's so many vegan couples that have met online.
Absolutely. It's very popular now, and it's much more, it's easy to do, right? Running long, but very good information.
People want to know.
Hannah's a talker. She's a talker, much more than me.
People want to know.
They absolutely do.
That's what you got to do. Communicate and
communicate,
have an end goal.
And just get it done is essentially what you want to do.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. End of tonight's or today's vlog.
Dogs are just paranoid right now.
Yeah, they're like, what the hell's going on? All right. We will catch you guys on tomorrow's vlog.
Bye.
Peace.